Welcome students. In this video we are going to discuss the remaining portion of the story Evelyn Glennie from the story The Sound of Music. So let's start. As for music, she explains, it pours in through every part of my body. It tingles in the skin, my cheekbones, and even in my hair. So regarding music, Evelyn Glennie is quite enthusiastic. She says that it pours in through the every part of her body. It tingles in the skin. Tingles means, you can see here the meaning is given, causes a slight pricking or stinging sensation. So it tingles in the skin, my cheekbones, and even in my hair. So you can understand the meaning here. Even in her hair, even in her hair. Hair is not the active body part, yet she can feel the sound, the music through even in her hair. When she plays the xylophone, she can sense the sound passing up the stick into her fingertips. That means when she plays the musical instrument xylophone, she can sense the sound passing up the stick into her fingertips. By leaning against the drums, she can feel the resonances flowing into her body. When she leaned to play the drums, then she could feel the resonances. Resonances means the quality of music. Here it is given echoes of sounds. Yes, whenever she leaned, whenever she bent, whenever she stooped to play the drum, the musical instrument, she could feel the quality of the sound flowing into her body. On a wooden platform, she removes her shoes so that the vibrations pass through her bare feet and up her legs. Yes, it's quite striking for a common human being like us, but for Evelyn, it's quite easy. It's amazing that on a wooden platform, she removes her shoes so that the vibrations pass through her bare feet and up her legs. So it's fantastic for Evelyn Glennie that the wooden platform played a kind of vibrator for her, and she, realizing that vibration, she felt the music and realizes the music in every other body parts through her legs. So next, move to the next paragraph, that is paragraph number 8. Not surprisingly, Evelyn delights her audiences. Yes, there is no surprising element that Evelyn could delight her audience. In 1991, she was presented with the Royal Philharmonic Society's prestigious Soloist of the Year award. During 1991, she was presented with the Royal Philharmonic Societies. Philharmonic, yes, it is given here. I have written it for you. You can see probably. Philharmonic means devoted to music. Philharmonic. So here is the name of the society, Royal Philharmonic Society, and they have won a prestigious award. There was prestigious Soloist of the Year award, and Evelyn Glennie got that award in 1991. Says master percussionist James Blades. Students, probably you can remember the other percussionist who at first noticed the talent in Glennie. Can you remember his name? Yes, his name was Ron Forbes. You can find here Ron Forbes. Most of the teachers discouraged her, but percussionist Ron Forbes spotted her potential. Okay, so here another percussionist, James Blades, he says, God may have taken her hearing, but he has given her back something extraordinary. What we hear, she feels far more deeply than any of us. That is why she expresses music so beautifully. So fantastic quotation here, said by James Blades, the percussionist, the master percussionist. He said, God may have taken her hearing, although God has taken her hearing ability, but the merciful God has also given her back something extraordinary. God is benevolent. So although God has taken away her hearing ability, he has given Glennie something else, and that something is quite extraordinary. What we hear, what we hear, she feels. That means we can hear, we have the ability to hear, but she feels. That's the difference. And even her feeling is far more deeper than any one of us, far more deeply than any of us. That's the thing that I was saying, that even if she feels everything much more deeper than any one of us. That is why she expresses music so beautifully. So that was the thing expressed by the famous master percussionist James Blades. Okay, so next move forward. Paragraph number 9. Evelyn confesses that she is something of a workaholic. Workaholic means, students, here it is written for you. If you can understand this, please write. One who likes to work. Workaholic means one who likes to work. Here is the tendency of the word. Please understand this one. Such as we say alcoholic, as if some intoxication, some kind of intoxication while we say alcohol. Similarly, workaholic, it means a person who is intoxicated to do any work. Okay, I have just got to work, often harder than classical musicians, but the rewards are enormous. Yes. So workaholic meaning is also given here in your book. That is the informal meaning, a person who finds it difficult to stop working. Yes, I have told you that work is a kind of intoxication for that person. Apart from the regular concerts, Evelyn also gives free concerts in prisons and hospitals. So Evelyn was also very philanthropic. She did some philanthropic activities. Philanthropic means doing good for others. So apart from her regular concerts means musical performances. Concerts means musical performances. So in addition to the musical performances, Evelyn also gives free concerts in prisons and hospitals. That's why we may call her as philanthropic one. She worked for others' sake. She also gives high priority to classes for young musicians. Okay. Anne Richlin of the Beethoven Fund for Deaf Children says she is a shining inspiration for deaf children. They see that there is nowhere that they cannot go. So again, another talent of Evelyn Glennie. We have noticed that she is a percussionist. She herself is a percussionist. At first she was an orchestra player. Then she performed solo. She was a soloist. Then we have heard about her language skill, such as she acquired to foreign languages. And now here we find Evelyn as someone who is philanthropic one. She provided free concerts in prisons and hospitals, and she had her affection for the young musicians also. So Anne Richlin of the Beethoven Fund. Beethoven Fund is a fund by the name of the famous musician Beethoven. Who was Beethoven? Beethoven was a German musician. So a fund was named by his name, Beethoven Fund, and of that fund, one scholar, his name was Anne Ridgelin, he said that she is a shining inspiration for the deaf children. She is a shining inspiration for deaf children. They see that there is nowhere that they cannot go. So the deaf children accepted Glennie as their role model, uh, as their ideal, you may say. So, and they, according to them, sky is the limit. They set up their goals very high, and they aspire that they could reach there also. The last paragraph. Evelyn Glennie has already accomplished more than most people twice her age. Yes, it's quite comprehensible. Evelyn Glennie has already accomplished that maximum people cannot even accept while they are double of Glennie's age. She has brought percussion to the front of the orchestra and demonstrated that it can be very moving. She has given inspiration to those who are handicapped. People who look to her and say, if she can do it, I can. And not the least, she has given enormous pleasure to millions. Yes. So the last paragraph concludes everything about Evelyn's talent. Evelyn has already achieved whatever she has achieved in her young age. Maximum people who are double of her age, they cannot even think of achieving that. She has given inspiration to those who are handicapped. Yes, we have noticed it already here. The deaf children, they look after Glennie as someone ideal. They took Glennie as their role model, and they say, if she can do it, I can. So she also acted as a motivator. She motivated these deaf children. And not the least, she has given enormous pleasure to millions. Yes, it's we can say that maximum audiences, her audiences, are quite satisfied with her music, with her musical performances. So that's it, student. We have completed the story, that the first part. Evelyn Glennie listens to sound without hearing it from the sound of music. So before leaving, I request you to press the like button and subscribe if you are new to this channel, and also share the video. Thank you.